I didn't hear you come in. You left early this morning. Meetings? Oh, no matter. You don't have to account for every move. Will you be having dinner here?
You my father?
When I first brought you to this country,
You didn't bring me here. You followed me here.
I knew there were certain attendant risks, but I thought the benefit of knowing your mother...
What is this? A speech?
The benefit of knowing your mother outweighed... Yes. I am your father.
Yes.
We had planned to tell you it was Christmas, and then today your mother was called away.
Stavros? What about Stavros?
Stavros. My brother. A lost soul. Yeah. He's overindulged, undisciplined. He's starved of everything but power and flattery. He became a drunken tyrant. It was the only thing he ever forced himself to learn.
And that made it all right. Laura said that she saw something in him. But it wasn't him, was it?
No. But don't blame her. She tried. He adored her, but she never used it against him. He would go away for weeks at a time, force distant relatives to entertain him, always hoping when he returned to see something in her eyes other than fear. At home, he drank himself unconscious more nights than not.
Why did you teach me to revere him? Huh? Well, not him. This person that you created, who half existed and was half a play on words. You told me that I was conceived in love. You told me about how my father and Laura met. About how this fairy tale that I was supposed to believe and not understand.
I thought it was important.
What was?
For you to think of your father as someone you could have loved and respected.
I couldn't have loved you. Respected you. So what was it for? The title and the power and the fortune. Was it for you or was it for me?
Nikolas, I know you must be angry. I don't blame you.
How? You've taught me everything, from Greek to table manners. But you can't know me very well if you thought this is what I'd choose.
I did what I thought was safest and best for you. If I was wrong, I don't suppose I was the first man who wanted to give his son the world.
That's not what you did. You remember when I made you take me to see that hypnotist in Prague? When I was about 7 or 8, remember? The lady, she hypnotized this man in the audience. And she made him walk around like an ape, act like an ape. And then she snapped her fingers and it was over. And the man began to cry. Not because she made him walk around like an ape, but because he really believed he was one. Now tell me, how is that different than what you've done to me? Huh? You turned me into a thief. My inheritance isn't even mine.
It would not exist if not for you.
No, it belonged to the Belgian Cassadines and the Baron's children in Macau. To Helena, Alexis, and cousin Mikhail, who took holy orders from...
Where would be our center then? Who would bind us the way you bind us now? Only you have the compassion and the grace, the intelligence, the training.
Everything but the right. Or is that the point? Huh? Am I your revenge against all of them? Was the secret to put them in their places, huh?
No.
To put Laura in her place then?
No.
Oh, come on, you never used it and wanted to use it against her? You never threatened to tell Luke? Oh, I see. I see, it's like the secret of the rape. You were just waiting for the perfect moment, huh?
No, it would have gone to the grave with me.
You just said you were going to tell me on Christmas.
Only because we knew what Luke intended. Laura and I were going to tell you, yes.
Luke intended what? He intended what?
Did you hear this from him or from someone else?
What difference does that make now?
It makes a great deal of difference. If it was Helena, steps must be taken for your protection.
Helena, I'm not important enough to kill anymore.
You are more than important to me, as she well knows. You must promise me that you will tell no one else what we have discussed.
I can't do that.
Nikolas, I have handled this badly, I know. It makes no sense for me to sit here and defend my choices, but all of your questions have answers. I will give them freely.
Then you tell me why it's a Cassadine's duty to hate the Spencers. Luke didn't kill my father. You did. Get away.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Nikolas, please, don't
I'm going
leave.
into town.
For how long?
I don't know. All I know is I can't be here right now.
Why not?
Because everything I have is stolen.
Well, it's too dangerous. It's better if I go instead. I'll go.
I'm going, all right? You'll hear from me.
No. Nikolas, wait. Something I forgot to tell you. I love you. You are life to me. Sun, moon, and sea. Blood and breath. I would ask you not to leave. Please.
I'm sorry, Uncle. See? I don't even know your name.
Oh, Nikolas.
There's something going on I should know about. I need a favor from you. What? Be alright if I stayed here for a while?
Yeah, I was wondering if Emily had left yet.
Camping out here can't be your idea of vacation.
No.
And what's up?
There's just some things going on with my family right now, and living in Windermere, I just can't be there.
Well, I definitely know how that feels. Whatever's going on, does it involve my family?
No, I'd rather not get into it right now. That's okay with you.
Sure. I have to ask though, why not just get a suite at the Port Charles Hotel?
I prefer to be unreachable.
I don't have a cot here. I mean, it's the floor or the tub.
Listen, if you don't want me to be here, then all you gotta do is say that.
I know.
Well, Emily should be here any minute.
Cool.
Busy night. Hello?
Lucky, this is Stefan Cassadine.
Mr. Cassadine?
I was wondering if you've seen Nikolas.
Nikolas? No, afraid not. Anything you want me to tell him if I do?
No. Sorry to disturb you.
Bye. Bought you some time anyway.
Thanks.
Is something going on?
Nikolas is gonna be staying here for a while.
What happened?
It's complicated. I don't
Hey,
really...
you wanna go get your stuff at home?
Hey!
Hey.
Did somebody leave these outside?
Laura, it's imperative that we speak about Nikolas as soon as possible. He's all right, but I need to hear from you as soon as you get this message.
About how limiting being a prince is. Think of all the stuff you miss out on. I mean, what's the most out there thing you've ever done?
Well, I'm not a prince, I'm a bastard. Exactly what your father always said I was. Yeah, as it turns out, I'm not the eldest son of the eldest son after all. My uncle is my father.
Come again?
Stavros Cassadine isn't my father, Stefan is.
Alexis, this is the third time I am speaking to this damn machine. There are things you need to be aware of, legal issues that may arise concerning Nikolas, and you need to be prepared. I hope that impresses upon you the urgency of getting back to me. Please do so at once.
Stefan's your father?
Yeah.
You just found this out?
Yeah, that's why I asked to stay here.
Maybe we better start from the top.
All right, but first I need your word that this stays between us. I mean, this pretty much changes everything in my life. I don't want it to get out until I know what I plan to do.
No one's gonna hear it from me. You have my word.
All right. Someone who I don't want to name, someone that I trusted, found out and passed the information on to me.
And how did they find out?
The point is, they did.
Yeah, but did they have proof? I mean, a blood test, a birth certificate, I mean, anything except... Well, then you don't know. They could be lying.
I confronted my uncle. I'm sorry. My father. I keep doing that. I confronted my father about it, and he said it was true.
Just like that. He said it's true.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't stick around for long explanations.
Have you spoken to our mother?
No, but it's on my list. You know, when I heard the words, you know, I'm your father.
Everything shifted.
Yeah.
And you knew the world would never be the same.
Yeah.
Any idea what you want to do about this?
Not yet.
I don't... What happens to your inheritance?
Well, the law going back 500 years says the only one who can inherit the full estate is the eldest son of the eldest son. And every generation since the 1500s has produced an eldest son. Since Stavros didn't, the law says that all the Cassadine holdings will be divided among anyone who can prove that they're a blood relation.
That would be how many?
Quite a few. Enough to destroy the power of the estate and end the dynasty. There's probably something else that you should know. My grandmother has always treated me with respect because I'm A, the prince, and B, Stavros' son. Since I am neither, if this gets out, it could be a little dangerous to be around me.
Thanks for the warning. I think I can handle it. I've been on Helena's hit list since the day I was born as Spencer.
So what do you think?
About what?
Our mother.
She lied. Again. I mean, what else is there to say? Maybe she and my dad were meant for each other. And this shouldn't be a shock to us.
I know.
We were both there the day she came down the stairs barefoot. We both thought the same thing.
I know. You think it's still going on?
Yeah, trying to figure out our mother is more than a full-time job. We got better things to do.
You think your father knows?
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah. See, remember at the end of my father's trial? And that morning I came to you in the boxcar and suggested that you check on Laura. And then I mentioned the look your father gave her before he left the courtroom while she was still on the stand. And I told you, he took off right after that.
That explains the fight.
Yeah.
See, I went over there to make sure everything was cool. And I didn't hear everything, but I could tell they were fighting. I mean, it was intense because it ended with him storming out.
Yeah. It must have been when he found out. The prosecution asked Laura if she and Stefan ever had physical relations, and she answered no. And somehow your father realized that she was lying. You know what I can't believe? I can't believe this never occurred to me. I always said that I thought of him as my father. That no one could have been a better one to me than him. But what never occurred to me was that he is my father. And you know what? There were clues everywhere. And they weren't even subtle ones. I mean, how could I have missed this?
You wanted to believe the story you were being told.
I came as soon as I got your message. It sounded urgent, so Nikolas knows, doesn't he?
Yes.
Where is he? Is he here?
He's gone.